my eyes. When you see your reflection, you see what I like. You look good in the morning, and you don't even know it.
Together.
Tonight, all the pressure of Scotland is on this man's shoulders. Drew McIntyre has come home, looking to exorcise the past demons.
Two heavy hitters for the richest prize on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, God. Priest got hung up, and McIntyre going to take advantage. Oh, no. The official knocked down into the barricade. Claymore. And here comes another official. CM Punk. He went low on McIntyre. Shot to heaven, choke slam. CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre.
CM Punk. I can't do this anymore. Screw this company. I quit.
You've got to get out. I'm done. I'm done. Let me talk to you. Nobody wants you. I've got everybody filled from the top to the bottom. With nothing to fix, I'm done.
As we await the fallout from an epic clash at the castle, welcome to the second city, Chicago, Illinois, where tonight our superstars turn their eyes to the skies and potentially career-defining opportunities 2 weeks from tomorrow at Money in the Bank. Tonight we are live from a sold-out All-State Arena. This is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more. The second city saint himself. What an emotional night it was in Glasgow.
Yeah, and especially for the UK contingent, temperatures were at boiling point at the end of the event. And maybe I personally crossed a line as an analyst. I said some things I probably shouldn't have said. I've now cooled down, and to be clear, I have been reprimanded, but I'm a pro and we move on.
With one swing of his foot, CM Punk broke the hearts of an entire nation and dashed the championship dreams of a certain Scottish warrior. But tonight, CM Punk is home.
Live television on Fox. I gotta start off by saying, is it great to be alive in Chicago on a Friday night or what? Live TV, that's pressure. Every time I come out, and I'm grateful to be graced in the presence of you beautiful people, that's pressure. Wrestling or speaking in front of your hometown audience is pressure. Promising to do your best and walk away champion in front of your people is pressure. And y'all might think I'm a little bit crazy, but even to this day, I still think right before you hear that static and living color belts out like Mussolini, I wonder if I can handle the pressure. I'm gonna give you a date. You let me know by raise a hand or scream a voice how many people were here. July 17th, 2011. I promised myself, and I promised each and every single one of you, I was gonna walk out of my hometown the WWE champion. That's pressure. I could have slipped on a banana peel, fell flat on my face, and made an embarrassment of myself and made an embarrassment of Chicago. But did I do that? Did I do that? One more time, did I embarrass Chicago? See where I'm going with this, don't you? I was told I was gonna get jumped in Glasgow. I was told we needed to hire extra security in Glasgow because if I interfered with the title match, boy, they were gonna have it. They're gonna have my head on a pike. I was gonna ruin everybody's day. Did I ruin everybody's day? And I hate to kick a man while he's down, but it's a little bit of revenge, isn't it? Because for weeks, and it turned into months, Drew McIntyre kicked me while I was down. And because of promises I always made and promises I kept, he wasn't just kicking me, he was kicking Chicago. You can do three things in that situation. You could stay down. It's not an option. You can get back up and turn the other cheek. I'm from Chicago. That's not an option. I chose the Chicago way. They want to send me to the hospital, I'm going to send them to the morgue. Now, I'm not boasting that I'm going to kill a man, but I set out to kill his career. I said I would make Drew McIntyre's life a living hell, and I planned on burying his career 6 feet under. I just didn't think it would be that easy. Because have you heard about this? Have you seen this? By now, you've all seen what's going on. Drew McIntyre has quit. He couldn't take the pressure. He said he prayed for bad things to happen to CM Punk, so I prayed on him, and I made bad things happen to him, and I was looking so forward to coming back here and making more bad things happen to him, but he has taken his ball, and he has gone home.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I am not out here tonight in disrespect to you. Of all people, I would never disrespect you. I came out here now because I just got here. I'm admittedly running late. I don't know if you realize this. It's hot as balls outside. And when CM Punk opens up a show, it's hot as balls in the All-State Arena as well. This man, that man right there, sat next to my children when I was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Despite being the wise man for the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, I told the world that you are my best friend. I meant it then, I mean it now. I've come here in an urgent situation. May I?
There's about one person in this world that can hijack my promo and get him to chant Roman Reigns, and it's you. I forgive you. Come on in. Are you all right? You don't look so good.
I'm sorry, I needed that. I came out here because driving in on the radio, we're listening to sports radio, and they say on the radio that Chicago is CM Punk's town. And that really pissed off Solo. Because Solo, now Now that he's the head of the table, Solo wants every town to be his town, and I came out here to do you a favor, and I want a favor back. The favor is I came out here because any day you're going to get medically cleared, and anybody that steps up to you are going to learn that they are inside the ring with the best in the world. And if you don't get out of here right now, they're coming out here for you. And that's not going to do anybody any good, because you can see the extra security that is now here and the extra security that is in the locker room, and that's like for the Wyatts or anybody else that wants to cause trouble, not for a bunch of rogue Samoans and Tongans that are taking this way out of proportion. So the favor that I'm doing for you is to say to you with love and respect that against your own instincts, please get the hell out of here right now. I'm sorry.
You're serious? You want me to leave? Because Solo and the Tongans are gonna try to jump me in Chicago?
Security than is already here, Wade.
Nobody can make enemies like CM Punk.
Hey, yo, Punk. Hey, yo, Punk. If you want to be on SmackDown, on my show, yeah, in my city, you got two options. One, you pay your respect to me and the bloodline. Or two, we about to make sure your ass never, ever gets cleared to wrestle again. So what you want to do?
Paul, what's the favor you wanted to ask of me if I do you this favor?
Take me with you?
Solo, wait, Solo. Solo, I acknowledge the fact that I don't see the bloodline standing in front of me. I see a bunch of fake-ass Usos. And a phony cosplay tribal chief.
About to pop off. CM Punk standing his ground, ill-advised as it may be.
This is a fight you cannot win, Punk, even here in Chicago.
Oh no, this does not look good. Wait a minute! It's the American Nightmare! Cody Rhodes!
Armed with a couple of equalizers.
Solo! You fashioned yourself the head of the table, right?
Damn right. Damn right.
I've already beaten one head of the table. So why don't you leave your family backstage? Kevin and Randy won't accompany me, and we settle this here. We settle this tonight.
You got it.
Well, the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, laid out the challenge. He wants to go one-on-one with Solo tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, Wade.
Well, and judging by the eyes of the new head of the table, Solo Sikoa loves that idea. There is simply no slowing down for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. If that gets made official, we're going to have a huge main event right here tonight in Chicago.
All of the combustible elements are present for a memorable night on Friday Night SmackDown in the All-State Arena. Tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And Wade, what a wild way to kick off the evening here on Friday Night SmackDown. As the wise man Paul Heyman mentioned, security has been enhanced throughout the arena tonight as a result of what we've witnessed in the closing moments of Monday Night Raw, which was a downright massacre. We'll fill you in on all of the details later on in the evening. But Wade, we have Money in the Bank qualifiers to prepare for tonight, and they're coming your way in a matter of minutes. Let's get ready tonight on SmackDown.
Okay, girl. I know tonight is all about qualifying for Money in the Bank, and I'm not here to distract you. But after, I need to go talk to Nick Aldis about our rematch for our tag team titles.
Okay, I hear you, but tonight I gotta focus on my match, and next week you have yours.
Facts.
Now, Nick, you know we deserve a rematch because we weren't even pinned.
This is true.
But tonight I gotta go handle my business. I'm gonna go qualify for Money in the Bank,
Of course.
and then we're gonna get our tag team titles back.
Love that.
See you?
I love it. And I would say good luck, but you don't need it.
Triple threat match is a women's Money in the Bank qualifier. Introducing first from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Well, the EST with the career-altering opportunity in front of her. It's a triple threat match. Who will head to Money in the Bank? We find out live next.
The opportunity of a lifetime. Money in the Bank. Inside a contract, guaranteed championship opportunity, which will change lives forever.
Get ready for the summer's ultimate heist.
You must be Isaac. Come on in.
Think the coast is
Coach Marcus Freeman in the house with his family. They've got some front row seats for some great action tonight, Bad News.
Yeah, they're going to have the best seats in the house for tonight's main event because it is official. As we heard before the break, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is going to go one-on-one with his permanent nemesis, the new head of the table, Solo Sikoa. Savagery guaranteed in tonight's main event.
Cody, what's up, man? With everything that's going on around this place, are you sure you want to face Solo tonight alone?
Randy, it's just something I gotta do. Solo's not ready. You got a Money in the Bank qualifier. I got this. Trust me. Trust me.
All right, cool, man. KO?
Look, man, I don't like this. I get wanting to do it on your own, but they always have a plan.
Yeah.
Solo, hey, man.
I already know what you're gonna say, and you're probably 100% right. I'm sure Solo has a plan, but I've got a plan too. Good luck, Kev.
Thanks.
Well, here we go with our first Money in the Bank qualifier of the evening as Mi Chin looks to steal an early win and punch her ticket to Toronto in the Money in the Bank ladder match. As history has taught us, Bad News, Money in the Bank can alter the course of a superstar's career.
It is the easiest possible way you can become a champion here in WWE. As we take a look at somebody who will have a vested interest in this, because potentially she could be looking at a future challenger for that WWE Women's Championship. That's the Champ Bayley.
And nothing makes champions in WWE sweat quite like Money in the Bank. Climb the ladder, retrieve the contract. You have a guaranteed title opportunity for the next year. And what a right hand by Green.
Chelsea Green smartly picking her spots, but this is a woman, Mi Chin, who has been fighting all comers
down
lately, including those at NXT. Mi Chin, someone desperate for competition and opportunity.
The EST a step ahead. It's nice to see that Bianca has shifted her focus just days after losing the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
Talking of focus, Chelsea Green is somebody who is outstanding when those rare moments of focus arrive in matchups.
Oh, wow! Bianca just uncorked that right on the chin of Mi Chin. And one for Chelsea Green as well. Of course, under triple threat rules, no count out, no disqualification. First woman to gain a pinfall or submission will advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Chelsea Green taking it high risk. Who's going to head to Toronto?
Oh, is somebody coming out? Oh,
Triple threat match as Mi Chin battles Bianca Belair and Chelsea Green. Which of these three women will join Io Sky in the Money in the Bank ladder match 2 weeks from tomorrow?
You have to say, coming into this match,
oh! Good God! Chelsea Green ain't getting up from that. Maybe ever.
All three women wiped out. This is high risk. Every woman for herself, with high rewards and opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
There we see the WWE Women's Champion Bayley looking on, realizing that she could be an even bigger target in the wake of Money in the Bank.
I have to say, coming into this match, the clear-cut favorite was Bianca Belair, the woman who has done it all here in WWE, but has now turned into a complete brawl. And Mi Chin perhaps taking advantage.
Up the shoulders down. Mi Chin been extremely impressive recently on NXT. Can she parlay that momentum into something greater? But look at the strength of Bianca Belair. Great counter, sunset flip, shoulders down.
Nice veteran move there by Mi Chin. You simply cannot match Belair.
Eat defeat, and Belair sent to the floor.
In the physical stakes, but you can't help them. Here we go.
Chelsea Green's gonna steal it. No. Looking for eat defeat yet again. Chelsea looking to counter with Unpretty Her.
Chelsea Green just finding new levels in this match we haven't seen from her recently. Normally hiding behind Piper Niven, understandably to win.
Michin could be thinking about a Styles clash. There it is! Michin is headed to Money in the Bank. No!
The EST simply too switched on, keeping her chances alive. Once again, as Michin connects with his Styles clash, a move of her former mentor, AJ Styles, which would have been enough had it not been for the EST having perfect timing as always.
Michin with a waist lock applied. And he switched by Belair. Big time release, German suplex.
Michin landing flush on the top of her head, and now we've got the KOD.
Nailed it. Oh, wait a minute. Chelsea Green from behind. From behind. Chelsea steals it. Here is your winner, Chelsea Green. What a shocking turn of events tonight in Chicago.
Belair cannot believe her eyes. For once, Chelsea Green is going to have nothing to complain about. Belair did the hard work. KOD connected. But how smart was Chelsea Green here? Capitalizing on the hard work of others. Getting the victory. Chelsea Green goes to Toronto. Chelsea Green will be in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She joins Io Sky as a qualifier.
And that opportunistic mindset is exactly what it takes to succeed with Money in the Bank.
You to tell your little friend Naomi that I'm really looking forward to beating her in our qualifying match next week. And when I become Miss Money in the Bank, I'm really looking forward to cashing on you.
You wanna leave? No. Well, before you leave with CM Punk, I need you to tell the Tongans to make sure that KO and Randy tell them this message. If I tell you to do something, you better do it.
Okay. I'll take care of it right now.
Yeah. Wait. And when you come back, me and you need to have a talk.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It was so different from how anybody else had ever wrestled. Those matches changed the game.
You know, I blazed my own trail, and I ended up at the very top.
WWE Legends. New episodes Sunday at 8 on a WWE Superstar Sunday, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
It's so easy to get
iPhone 15.
prioritized.
Or want to buy now?
How about this, Wade? 15 superstars and legends are heading to Fanatics Fest NYC this August at the Javits Center. Meet Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, Hulk Hogan, the Wise Man Paul Heyman, and more Saturday, August 17th and Sunday, August 18th. Get your tickets for the ultimate event for all sports fans and collectors at fanaticsfest.com. But this is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, and last week, DIY were very special guests on the Grayson Waller Effect.
I want to talk to you. Someone's got to tell you, he's using you. You don't need him.
Grayson Waller didn't like what he was hearing, and things broke down. Austin Theory taking a bullet for his tag partner, Grayson Waller. But Grayson Waller not returning the favor when the chance came. DIY adamant they are owed a championship opportunity. Now let's head to Kayla Braxton.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Grayson Waller. And Grayson, I imagine you're having a hard time focusing on your qualifying match tonight since your partner, Austin Theory, is stuck at home recovering.
Yeah, shout out my boy Theory. I'm thinking of him tonight. And that's why tonight, when I qualify for Money in the Bank ladder match, I'm going to go to Money in the Bank and I'm going to win that briefcase for Austin Theory, because your boy Grayson Waller, real good at ladder matches.
He's not going to have a hard time. He doesn't care about Austin. He only cares about himself.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think last week you sacrificed your best friend for your own well-being.
Hey, that ain't true. You two the reason he's not here right now.
You pulled it to Nick Aldis.
That ain't true, lad. Oh.
This is for you.
For you.
For you.
For you.
This is also for you.
For you. Of Drew McIntyre.
For your own well-being.
Hey, that ain't true. You two the reason he's not here right now.
You pulled it to Nick Aldis.
That ain't true, lad. Oh.
Drew McIntyre, the Scottish warrior who claimed to quit WWE this past Monday on Raw, is in Chicago and unleashed an abhorrent attack on the best in the world.
Listen, temperatures were at boiling point last Saturday night at Clash at the Castle. A lot of us cooled down. Drew McIntyre was never going to cool down after that. I gotta tell you, Corey, CM Punk made his bed at Clash at the castle. And now he's lying in it. What we didn't realize last Saturday was that bed was going to be a hospital bed, and CM Punk looks like he's going to be laying in it for a considerable amount of time.
Of course, we'll do our best to keep you posted on any updates and the status of CM Punk as they become available. Keep your eyes on WWE's social media platforms.
I swear to God, make sure he's out of the building. Be careful with him. It's going to be okay, Punk.
Nick Aldis certainly has his hands full tonight, but it is time for a Money in the Bank qualifying matchup.
The following triple threat match is a men's Money in the Bank qualifier. Weighing in at 220 pounds, representing the Bloodline, Tama Already in the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes. I have voices in my head, they understand, they talk to me. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Money in the Bank is powered by Prime Hydration. Hydrate with Prime X. Gather codes. Complete your treasure map on drinkprime.com, and you might just claim $1 million. Drink Prime. And a riotous ovation for the Viper Randy Orton, Wade, who returned in this very arena back at Survivor Series last year.
Has to be the odds-on favorite to qualify here tonight in this matchup. A man with all the experience in the world, including once upon a time being a former Money in the Bank contract holder back in 2013. Successfully cashed that briefcase and contract in. Knows how vital victory is tonight.
What about the marching orders that the wise man Paul Heyman was ordered to pass along to Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa?
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up, Corey. We did have a sound issue earlier on when Solo Sikoa was talking to Paul Heyman, but I've got word that the message was the job of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa tonight, this is coming from the head of the table himself, is to make sure that Randy Orton and KO do not qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. That is the primary objective, apparently ahead of even Tama Tonga himself qualifying. And you've got to think a message like that really plays into the hands of someone like Carmelo Hayes.
I've got to agree with you, Wade. Carmelo's been hungry for opportunity since joining Friday Night SmackDown. It doesn't get much bigger than a Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat matchup. Remember, first man to gain pinfall or submission will advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Look at the Viper. Randy Orton did not take his eyes off Tama Tonga, and wisely perhaps Tonga and Mello in the early goings teaming up to take down the Viper.
Tama Tonga shoving back Carmelo Hayes. Up, shoulders down, smart move by Hayes, trying to steal a victory.
Tonga saying, this is my piece of red meat, lay off.
So whether you're Carmelo Hayes or Tama Tonga, you've got to be extremely careful when you are dealing with the Viper Randy Orton. There is not much that Orton hasn't already experienced or accomplished in this game.
We've all got to be extremely careful when we're around the Viper.
Carmelo Hayes may have just saved the hide of Tama Tonga momentarily.
Here's the thing with Carmelo Hayes as
here's the thing with Randy Orton. Wait, and Tama again. And now Orton caught between the proverbial rock and a hard place.
This is
a psychotic Tongan.
Forget this being a triple threat. It is a 2-on-1 matchup at this point, and that is clearly the smartest thing anyone can do against the Viper.
And look at the size of Orton fighting out of this predicament. Look out! Orton turning the tides. Who's headed to Money in the Bank? Tonight, Chicago, Illinois, as we witness a triple threat qualifying match for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Wade, Tama Tonga has been impressive from the opening bell, weathering the storm of offense provided by both Orton and Carmelo Hayes.
Well, Tama Tonga's performances since being brought in by Solo Sikoa have been nothing short of exemplary. What an asset to the bloodline he has been. He's done everything perfectly.
Cover by Tonga. Hook of the leg, but Carmelo Hayes with a little too much left in the tank.
Carmelo Hayes is damn good. He's taken guys like Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton to their limits in his short time here on SmackDown. But what a signature victory this will be if he can somehow negotiate his path.
And tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive. As the 15 members of the WWE Universe try to rally behind the Viper, who is still down on the outside. Tama Tonga and Carmelo Hayes both trying to make a little headway.
That flurry of dominance from the Viper. He got shut down in a big way with some double team moves, and now it's all about the Tama Tonga show.
Oh, what a face buster by Hayes into the cover. Wow.
I'll tell you what, Carmelo Hayes is the poster boy for self-belief. How the hell can you be in a matchup with Randy Orton and Tama Tonga and enjoying yourself as much as he is?
Can you imagine how much Carmelo Hayes would enjoy himself if he had the opportunity to climb the ladder, retrieve the Money in the Bank contract, and potentially change the trajectory of his already impressive career?
Well, Carmelo Hayes already believes he is the #1 competitor.
Inside cradle by Hayes.
On the planet, despite the fact that many others have bigger resumes. But Carmelo Hayes is growing by the day.
What a backbreaker by Tama Tonga. Hook of the leg, cover for Money in the Bank with the Viper. Breaks up the pinfall.
Well, Tama Tonga, a millisecond from victory and a millisecond from fulfilling Solo Sikoa's desire of making sure Orton does not qualify.
Orton rocks Hayes with a massive uppercut. Look at the size of Randy Orton, Wade. He returned at about 275 pounds. Orton's looking even bigger than in Survivor Series. Boom!
Ridiculously great athlete who gets better by the year.
Big right hand between the eyes of Carmelo Hayes.
Randy Orton did, of course, beat Carmelo Hayes and Tama Tonga on his run to the King of the Ring final. He's got to beat them both together this evening. I wouldn't put it past him.
Orton now putting Carmelo in position for the superplex. An homage to the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton, hook of the leg. And Tama Tonga breaks up Orton's attempt.
Yeah, that superplex took something out of the Viper. At the same time, that delay in the pin was all that Tama Tonga needed to get back involved, and now the Viper is fading.
Tama Tonga with a sleeper hold applied. Smart strategy, but Orton able to overpower Tama.
Cannot shake off those cobwebs, however.
And a thumb to the eye by Orton.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
No disqualification under triple threat rules. First 48. Face buster by Tonga. Hook of the leg. Carmelo Hayes now.
What the hell?
And a haymaker from Tonga. Dropped Hayes for the moment.
Whatever loose alliance there was between these two is clearly out of the window now.
It was an alliance of necessity. But at the end of the day, there can only be one victor. Tama Tonga sent spilling to the floor. There goes Carmelo Hayes. Tonga wants to get himself some.
2 for the price of 1.
Vintage
Jordan.
Or surveying the scene. Randy can feel it, taste it. Money in the Bank could be at hand. Listen to this place, but it's Tonga Loa.
Solo Sikoa gave his marching orders.
Turn around, Randy. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Owens. Owens is here to neutralize the infamous Tonga Loa.
Well, Randy saved KO last week. Now it is time to repay the favor.
Wait. Carmelo Hayes. Hayes stole it.
Here is your winner, Carmelo Hayes.
We talked about Chelsea Green capitalizing on opportunity. Carmelo Hayes with the upset of the year.
Well, that is championship instinct from Carmelo Hayes. Just when the Viper was distracted, Carmelo Hayes showing maturity beyond his years to pounce and qualify for the Money in the Bank championship match.
Well, Carmelo Hayes will now join main event Jey Uso in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Well, Carmelo Hayes has had a gold-plated history in NXT, but this may well surpass all of that. Carmelo Hayes has an opportunity to become Mr. Money in the Bank 2024.
Chance to take his career to an entirely new level. And if you're talking about taking things to a whole new level, Wade, for the past several months, we've been inundated with cryptic, mysterious messages and riddles and QR codes that have left us asking hundreds of different questions. Unfortunately for the WWE Universe, this past Monday on Raw, he received a horrific answer.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Or the brutal battle on Fox.
Next month, WWE Money in the Bank comes to Toronto for a jam-packed weekend at Scotiabank Arena, starting with Friday Night SmackDown on July 5th, followed by Money in the Bank on Saturday, July 6th, and finishing with NXT Heatwave on Sunday, July 7th. Tickets for Money in the Bank weekend are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Nav for Tap, featuring Meek Mill, an official theme song of WWE Money in the Bank. Tap is featured on the album Bad Habits, available now on Apple Music and Spotify.
Tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Bad news, I can't believe you kept your composure this well when the megastar's in the house.
Well, this audience had the life sucked out of them, seeing CM Punk get life beaten out of him. But only one man can get them all back on their feet, and it's the megastar. Yeah!
Let me talk to you. Let's not waste any time. Logan Paul, bring your goofy-haired keister down here and bring that U.S. belt with you. We ain't doing this again, are we? My God, you got to be kidding me. You know, I looked right down the barrel a couple weeks ago, and I said, I want that U.S. championship, and that limber-tailed goof just flat out said no. So I said, okay, I'll do him one better. I'll show up at his house. I'll press the issue. But then I got a phone call that said he'd be right here in this ring. I said, that's the way to do it. And what does he do? He knows so's Chicago. My man Tom is running out. You got to understand something. Next week, you can't run. Madison Square Garden. It's me, it's you, it's Santos Escobar. It ain't the match I want. I want to be me and you, U.S. Championship. Instead, we're qualifying for Money in the Bank, and that's got me thinking. I start thinking, I beat you once, next week, then I move on. Money in the Bank, I snatch the case, I come looking for you, and then double the pleasure, double the fun, yeah. I beat you.
Hang on just a moment. This is going to be Santos
Estás en
Escobar.
Chicago. Esta tierra es de lucha libre y no me mencionas.
Cut this stupid music. I didn't ask for you. I asked for Logan Paul.
Cállate. Shut up. I don't need an invitation. I show up and I tell the truth. And the truth is, you must be delusional. You must be. You're out here running your mouth, chasing Logan Paul like a desperate Chicago fanboy. It's embarrassing, embarrassing. But let me wise you up. Next week, a deal with your icon, your idol, your guru, Logan Paul. You're dealing with me, Santos Escobar. You'd be wise to remember that.
Well, you're clearly a fan favorite. Everybody here loves you, you goof. Look, I tell you what, every time I've had to beat you, I did. So I ain't looking at you, I'm looking past you. The guy I'm looking at is...
Oh, Escobar, not about to be disrespected by Knight.
Everton, you're back on the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Wait, BFT!
Knight turns the tables. and just turned
I told you. As a matter of fact, I told Logan Paul, you can get beat up or you can get stepped down.
Wait a minute! Logan Paul is here!
Logan Paul is a professional. He never no-shows.
The United States champion with that titanium reinforced right hand.
The biggest right hand in the industry. And he's just knocked the megastar out cold.
Well, next week in MSG, New York City, a triple threat Money in the Bank qualifier. LA Knight, Logan Paul, and Santos Escobar will collide. But coming up next, Wade,
we don't have to wait because we have another triple threat qualifying match for the men's Money in the Bank championship match. It's KO, it's Andrade, and it's Grayson Waller. They compete to get another spot in the match 2 weeks from tomorrow at Money in the Bank Toronto. That is coming up next here on SmackDown.
Ceiling, so I enrolled.
The Summer of Stars continues with 3 massive.
The following triple threat match is a men's Money in the Bank qualifier. Introducing one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Grayson Waller.
We'll never meet another.
Already in the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Well, SmackDown is sponsored in part by Call of Duty Mobile. Download Call of Duty Mobile for free and get limited time rewards. Wait a second. From behind, that's Tonga Loa, who were given marching orders. Look, Wade.
Yeah, part 1 of Solo Sikoa's marching orders were fulfilled. Randy Orton did not qualify for Money in the Bank. This is part 2 of the plan. Prevent KO from qualifying.
Wait, speaking of Orton, the Viper just ran off the infamous Tonga Loa and the right-hand man, Tonga, but the damage has been done, bad news.
It's rare you don't see KO getting up quickly, grabbing that knee now. Limp.
You good, Captain? You good, Captain? Make sure they stay away. He's good, Randy. Make sure they stay away. He's good, Randy.
Randy Orton is the voice of reason. You know you're in trouble, but there is no getting through to KO. He's here to fight.
Fight, Owens, fight. Here we go. Remember, triple threat rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission will be the winner. Elbow by Andrade. Oh. Andrade is the reigning WWE Speed Champion, holds the record for the fastest match on the platform, and now El Idolo diving to the outside to take out Waller.
This hot start from Andrade is why he is so good at WWE Speed, but Grayson Waller bouncing back, and now the Aussie icon doing damage.
Big clothesline takes down Andrade. And Kevin Owens seems to be hobbling a little, but delivers a hellacious senton on the outside. No countouts, no disqualification under triple threat rules.
From the word go, it looks like a KO who's about 50% energy capacity now. It doesn't bode well, but he's trying to finish it quickly. That's the smartest thing he can do. But Andrade just wise to it.
Kevin Owens, a superstar who just simply does not understand the meaning of the word quit. Good Lord. That chop from Andrade just echoed throughout the Allstate Arena.
Andrade is a man who has been in demand lately, and for good reason. He is bloody good.
Big jumping knee. And clothesline into the ring.
Grayson Waller going straight for that leg of Kevin Owens. He knows where the bullseye is. It's easier said than done when it comes to taking down the prize fighter.
Oh, dear. Back body drop on the apron. Holy cow! Power bomb by Andrade.
Andrade, the powerhouse and the lucha expert, taking control of this one. Who's going to qualify for Money in the Bank?
This is unreal.
To high standards. We've all
Competitors Chevy offer.
Understanding how high the stakes are tonight.
Continuing to fight is the prize fighter. It's the only way he knows.
If Kevin Owens doesn't make you a believer in pure adrenaline, nothing will. Kevin Owens continues to soldier forward, understanding how high the stakes are tonight.
Bloodline have simply made KO's life hell for years at this point. Refusing to be denied by them, however.
Big jumping knee by Waller.
We are never going to hear the end of it if Grayson Waller ever becomes Mr. Money in the Bank.
Andrade executing a drop toe hold, sending Waller face first into the buckle, and it feels as though Andrade is now benefiting from a little adrenaline of his own. Pumping up the WWE Universe, and Grayson Waller seeing shadows. Kevin Owens as well. Andrade scrambling for a cover. Hook of the leg.
Andrade taking full control of this matchup. This is a man who has won championships all around the world, including in NXT, including here in WWE. He's inching closer to an opportunity at the biggest championship at them all.
Owens continuing to fight through the pain, through the agony. We got a hockey fight mid-ring.
Yeah, and I'm backing Kevin Owens every time in that kind of fight.
Double it up from Grayson Waller. Hooks the leg. Waller's going to Money in the Bank now. Trying again. Smart strategy by the Aussie icon as Waller now feels the frustration beginning to mount.
Yeah, this is Waller starting to become mentally unglued. Shout out to his tag partner, who there have been some tensions with lately between he and Austin Theory.
We'll say perceived tensions. Tensions being perceived by DIY. Well, look at this. Owens looking for the stunner. Waller able to shrug it off and takes out the knee of the prize fighter.
Prize fighter almost did a full 360 there, but now Andrade is capitalizing.
Nobody home for Andrade's attempt in the corner. Here comes Waller again, up and over to the outside apron. Big right hand by Andrade, answered by Waller.
Former amateur boxer Grayson Waller, but Andrade just ate that punch and came back with some offense of his own.
Precarious position for both superstars. Not much real estate to work with in the turnbuckle.
This kind of territory, it behooves you to have a little bit of lucha background, perhaps, and that is Andrade's wheelhouse.
Andrade's got a little more than a little bit of lucha experience, one of the greats. Uh-oh, and here comes Owens. Down goes Waller, down goes Andrade, and up goes Owens on one good leg.
Stumbling his way up there, but he's made it, Corey.
Swanton connects. The knee. Can Owens fight through the pain into the cover? And Andrade keeps this one alive.
And it was as Owens connects with this swanton, it was that moment, the agony of landing, the momentary pause to grab that knee before he made his pin. That was the difference between victory and this match continuing.
One of many reasons we're trending #1 in the United States with the hashtag SmackDown. Look for the pop-up powerbomb. Andrade puts on the brakes, thinking about the message. Owens able to escape. Stunner! Kevin Owens into the cover to head to Money in the Bank. And Waller from the outside again attacking the knee.
It was just expert timing from Grayson Waller, and it looks like the damage has been done to Andrade.
Here it comes. No! The message by Andrade! El Idolo considered by many a long shot in this triple threat qualifier. Andrade has just punched his ticket to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, Wade.
Yeah, this one went everywhere, and just as Grayson Waller took out the prize fighter Kevin Owens, he saw his name up in lights, an opportunity to qualify, but Andrade was just too quick, too smart, capitalizing on an overcommitted move by Waller. And Andrade qualifies.
A valiant effort by Kevin Owens. You got to give the assist to Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa of the Bloodline. But Andrade is qualified for the one prize that keeps all the champions in WWE on their toes, including Cody Rhodes, who understands what being a target in WWE is all about. See what we're talking about in our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Cody Rhodes is ready to force AJ Styles to say the words, "I quit."
AJ Styles trash-talking Cody's mom, Michelle.
Screw you, Cody Rhodes!
Solo Sikoa. Oh, look out from behind! The rest of the Bloodline!
Rhodes has backup. It's Owens and Orton. For once, the Bloodline doesn't have a numbers advantage.
Cody Rhodes is still your undisputed WWE champion.
Cody Rhodes is still undisputed WWE champion, but the American Nightmare has a new target tonight, that being the head of the table, Solo Sikoa. Rhodes has promised to make this a one-on-one affair. Will Solo follow suit? We find out live next.
Rated T for Teen.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time.
Oh my gosh, that is...
15 superstars and legends are heading to Fanatics Fest NYC this August at the Javits Center. Meet Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, Hulk Hogan, the Wise Man Paul Heyman, and more on Saturday, August 17th and Sunday, August 18th. Get your tickets for the ultimate event for all sports fans and collectors at fanaticsfest.com. And speaking of sports, we've got to send some hearty congratulations to the new NBA champion, Boston Celtics, Wade, breaking the long-standing record
to the court. I got the belt.
of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Custom made, only for a champ. You did.
Celebrating in style with a custom WWE Championship. Congrats, Boston Celtics.
Aww. Looks like someone couldn't handle the pressure. Unlike you, I actually have what it takes to win my qualifying match next week and then go to Money in the Bank.
At least I'm not crawling to Nia Jax for protection.
Tensions are high, and so are the stakes as we head to the world's most famous arena next week from Madison Square Garden. Jade Cargill, Candice LeRae, and Tiffany Stratton will compete in a Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat.
And another triple threat qualifier for the women's Money in the Bank match sees the loudmouth newcomer to SmackDown, Blair Davenport, take on a woman she's had major problems with in Naomi, as well as the impressive Aussie Indy Hartwell. That's next week on SmackDown.
We know there are scores to settle in the other men's Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat as the megastar LA Knight battles the United States champion Logan Paul and Santos Escobar for the right to head to Money in the Bank. We want to throw it backstage to our own Kayla Braxton with an update.
Earlier tonight, CM Punk was brutally attacked by Drew McIntyre. I tried to get a word with Drew, but all he said was, "I will see you on Monday." Now, we're not sure how this attack will affect CM Punk's recovery, but what we do know is that he will be staying overnight at a local hospital for further evaluation.
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
The American Nightmare, no doubt, looking forward to next Friday night at MSG. Holy grounds in this business, Wade.
Well, the biggest stars come out to play, and there are no stars bigger than this man, the pinnacle of the industry, Cody Rhodes.
You can see the fire in the American Nightmare's eyes tonight. Cody Rhodes is looking for a fight and to settle a score with the new head of the table. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, goes one-on-one with Solo with the Bloodline live in our main event.
At safelight.com.
Safe insects with no odor.
By using an American vodka. So grab an American Mule with Wheatley American vodka, and you can take that to the bank. There we see the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, ready for action in our main event.
I did your bidding. I told the Tongans. They took care of business just like you wanted. Solo, you're breaking commandments. Before Roman got on his jet after WrestleMania, there were several things that he said to me. He agreed that CM Punk was hands-off. CM Punk is very personal to me. And Cody Rhodes is not something that you're supposed to handle. All you're supposed to do is have Cody Rhodes in check so that when the tribal chief Roman Reigns comes back.
Wise man. Let me stop you right there. I hate to be the one to tell you this. Because I love you. But Roman, he's not coming back. I'm sorry.
How could that be?
What did Solo mean by that, Wade?
I don't know. I don't want to believe that.
And his opponent, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, weighing in at 250 pounds, representing the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa.
We are moments away from main event time, but rest assured, we have been assured by our TV partners at Fox and around the globe that we will stay with this matchup until it has reached its conclusion. As the new head of the table, Solo Sikoa, prepares for battle against the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. We can't look past what Solo just said to the Wise Man. Wait, Roman Reigns is not coming back? What does Solo know that we don't?
I mean, well, Solo is the one person who has spoken to Roman Reigns since WrestleMania, at least according to Solo. So he is, in theory, the one man who would know. Well, what a loss to this industry that would be.
And as Solo has amassed power in the wake of WrestleMania, Solo's also grown in confidence, which makes him an extremely dangerous threat to Cody Rhodes or whomever Sikoa's competing against.
KO did not qualify for Money in the Bank. Randy Orton did not qualify for Money in the Bank. That is thanks in large part to the orders of Solo Sikoa. Beating the WWE champion Cody Rhodes now would be an epic night for the Bloodline belonging to Solo Sikoa.
Rhodes, true to his word, left Kevin Owens and Randy Orton in the back, as did Solo. No Tama Tonga, no Tonga Loa tonight to this point. Rhodes sidesteps out of the way. Here comes Cody with a full head of steam. Takes out Solo into the barricade.
Who has zero interest in a champion's schedule, zero interest in nights off. Give me the biggest, give me the baddest. I represent this industry.
Rhodes able to reverse the power of Solo.
Yeah, and as damaging as hitting those steps truly is, nobody can quite absorb that kind of punishment like Solo Sikoa.
Once upon a time, the street champ.
That was the point of those steel steps into the kidney of Solo Sikoa. Still managing to shake it off.
I'm not entirely sure Cody Rhodes isn't still of the same mentality that he was at Clash at the Castle in a vicious I Quit match with the phenomenal AJ Styles. That's the type of mode Cody's going to need to exist in tonight if he wants any chance of toppling Solo. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it was too good to laugh. Let's face it, these Tongans are completely unhinged.
To the surprise of absolutely no one. The right-hand man, Tama Tonga, the infamous Tonga Loa, doing the bidding of the new head of the table.
I mean, it was a setup.
Here comes Orton, here comes Owens on one good leg, doing their best to aid the American Nightmare.
Well, they aided the American Nightmare after his match at Clash at the Castle, and they're doing it again tonight, thankfully.
The numbers game has been neutralized yet again. Orton and Owens, despite competing earlier, despite being banged up, standing by the side of the American Nightmare, RKO, down goes Tama Tonga.
And if you're Cody Rhodes, you could not have two better aces up your sleeve to have your back than KO and Randy.
And I think reality is beginning to set in for the new head of the table. Solo's pleading.
I've never seen Solo Sikoa beg and plead for his safety before.
He does this. Oh my God, Wade! Who is it? The rumors are true. Oh. You know who that is?
Oh my God!
That's Jacob Fatu.
He's here.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Solo, what the hell have you done?
Oh my God! Jacob Fatu. Just Samoan drop Owens onto the stairs. We thought Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were dangerous, Wayne. This guy needs to be locked up.
This is the family member the sane ones want nothing to do with.
Oh my! He just put Orton into the barricade. Yeah! This SOB ain't fit for public consumption. Watch it. I'm telling you, Wade.
You don't have to tell me twice, Corey.
Yeah! Cody standing his ground, the WWE champion, continuing to fight.
Well, he has to. He's in a fight for his life now. It's Jacob Fatu.
Spine first onto the ring apron.
This guy is as lawless as can be.
Solo, what have you done? What sort of hell has been unleashed on Friday Night SmackDown by Solo and the Bloodline?
Well, this completely redefines risk-reward. The risk with Jacob Fatu is sky high. But what we're seeing now is pure reward for the Bloodline.
Oh, my God. Jacob Fatu is going to destroy the WWE champion on his first night. No. No. Oh, my God. God help us all. There's a werewolf on the loose.
Every Saturday, your game is on Fox.
He's gonna tap out. Will he tap out? Yeah, he's tapping. He's tapping. He's tapping. Kurt Angle advances in the King of the Ring tournament. Kurt Angle. The third-generation superstar is coiled and ready to strike. Ali back to his feet. Randy Orton spins him around. Wait a minute! Ali countered the RKO! Orton can't believe it!
How innovative.
Night. Saturday. Then. Now. Forever. Together.
welcome to Level Up.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Eagle.
Getting the action started tonight.
Rush up the butters. I see you.
Level up in the NXT Tag Team Division with Tyson DuPont, Tyreek Igwe. TNT ready to explode.
I love Tyson DuPont, Tyreek Igwe from day one. We've seen these guys grow in their confidence and the pleasure they're having in the ring. How much they're dominating as far as, you know what? You know what I'm doing right here?
What are you doing right here, Byron?
Rushing up the butters. Rushing up the butters, Blake.
I guess
that's what we do when Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe are around here.
That's one way to put it.
Clean.
And their opponents, the team of Cutler James and Dion Lennox.
Byron, it looked like you had a little bit difficult time sitting down there.
I don't know what you're referring to. Maybe I had a difficult time sitting down because I'm prepared for a hard-hitting competition between these four athletes. Maybe that's why, Blake.
As we see a couple of bona fide studs right here in Dion Lennox and Cutler James, former football and amateur wrestling standouts, as they're teaming for the very first time here on Level Up.
Cutler James, we had the opportunity to see his debut match here a couple weeks ago on Level Up. Dion Lennox, we caught a lot of his matches. And I always love these moments where we get to sit back and kind of psychoanalyze how two competitors come together for the first time and how well they gel.
We've seen it many times here on Level Up. In fact, Dion Lennox came together for the first time with one Dante Chen, and you really saw what that did for Dante Chen.
How inspirational is the story of Dante Chen, competing week in and week out, years here on Level Up, and finally getting his chance to shine on Tuesday nights. For every competitor stepping inside a Level Up ring, you gotta look at Dante Chen as sort of a prototype of what I can accomplish in my career.
Lennox has sat under the learning tree of Dante Chen. He's spoken with NXT champion Trick Williams on several occasions, really looking to level up his career, no pun intended. And have we seen a superstar ever body Tyreek Igwe like we just saw like that?
I have never seen that. It just shows you the raw strength and power that Dion Lennox possesses. Lacking in experience, of course, we know that, but sometimes raw power can secure you that upset inside the ring.
Tyson DuPont in the ring for the first time here, as we certainly know we're ready for a power display between all four of these superstars here tonight. And Byron, we've seen Tyson and DuPont really develop and reinforce their confidence in recent weeks here on Level Up.
That's what I mentioned earlier on. It's very hard when you first walk into the locker room of NXT. It's intimidating. There's a lot of experienced competitors, a lot of hungry competitors, and it can be hard to find your own lane. But to see a team like DuPont and Igwe, especially since they go way back before NXT, I think that helps that chemistry and that confidence.
Tag made to Cutler James right now as Dion Lennox and Cutler James looking to work on the same page right here. And these two, they train together on a regular basis. They started around the same time at the Performance Center, and they two really drive each other to get that edge for one another.
Yeah, one thing that they have in common is that, you know, in their previous lives, for Cutler James as an amateur wrestler at Duke University, for Dion Lennox as a linebacker at Oregon State, they were very kind of reserved, very stern in their demeanor. And coming to NXT has forced them to kind of step outside of their comfort zone, to have a little fun while also applying themselves to perfecting their craft.
There's a tag made to Tyreek Igwe right now as Tyson and Tyreek. You see those double teams really starting to work right here. Oh! And Cutler James.
Didn't work well that time.
A veteran-like maneuver there, pulling Tyreek Igwe into position, and now Cutler James looks to take advantage.
For Cutler James, you got to keep it simple, stupid. Okay, don't do anything too fancy. Don't do anything that is not in your skill set right now. Use your strength. Your strength is your power.
There's a cover. Lennox.
Your intensity, your natural intensity.
When we talk about Dion Lennox being someone so explosive, we've seen him in about 6 matches here on Level Up. Let's take another look right here. Boom! As he just runs right through Tyreek Igwe. How does someone like Dion Lennox handle the patience of success?
I think if you plan on having any modicum of success, here in NXT, you have to embrace patience. We see it all the time. Athletes that come here, they were D1 stud athletes in their previous lives, winning championships, various accolades. You have to be able to understand this is a process that you don't necessarily master overnight. So if you can actually get over that hurdle, that's a huge accomplishment for you and your mindset going forward.
Cutler James, the amateur heavyweight standout at Duke University. Into the cover right here, hooks that outside leg. And Igwe able to hang on.
If anybody understands patience, it is Cutler. I mean, this guy started as a freshman at Duke, could barely purchase a win, ended up being the 16th best ranked wrestler in the world as his senior year. So here's a guy who understands trusting the process, taking your time, being a human sponge every single day.
As Dion Lennox looks to take right over here against Tyreek Igwe, scoop slam right on that left arm into the cover. And Igwe able to hang on as right now Dion Lennox remains in control. And Byron, how do these two in the form of Dion Lennox and Cutler James prepare for the power and finesse of TNT?
Well, honestly, you have to know going in that Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe have a lot of momentum on their side. You have to understand where you are in your game. So what you really want to do is just try to hang around. Try to hope that maybe DuPont or Igwe makes a mistake that you can capitalize on.
And Dion Lennox might have been listening to you there, Byron. Up and down goes Igwe into the cover. And Dion Lennox looks to get right back on the attack, that linebacker attack mentality that he has.
This is also very wise from Dion Lennox, not allowing any separation between himself and Tyreek Igwe.
Let's take another look here at Dion Lennox. Ooh, look at the power there, Byron. And we talk about teams stepping up all over right now. The question is, who steps up to Nathan Frazier and Axiom for those NXT Tag Team Championships?
I think it's wide open. If you're a tag team, an established tag team, a new tag team, you always have to be thinking about the end goal. Oh, tag was made.
And here comes Tyson DuPont, Tyreek Igwe, always seemingly seeing things a step ahead of the competition. And now the explosion of Tyson DuPont. Look at the height there, Byron.
You always got to be thinking about the end game, which are the tag team titles. Tyson DuPont certainly has got to be thinking about that as he displayed his amazing 40-inch vertical leap.
And the power there, taking down the big Cutler James, 255 pounds up and down. And now Tyson DuPont showing off that athleticism here. And Tyson.
Nice.
Here comes Tyreek, and TNT might start thinking about the end. Into position, and bam! There's the heart stopper. And TNT explodes.
Here are your winners, Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe!
A much-needed win there to get TNT right back on track here in NXT.
Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe did what they were expected to do here tonight. Mad respect to Cutler James and Dion Lennox for bringing it. But the more experienced team in DuPont and Igwe reminding the entire locker room to put some respect on their name.
You can see that growth, you can see that confidence in real time continuing to grow. As right now, you see the mutual respect right there shown between these four individuals. As earlier today, our colleague Sarah Schreiber caught up with this rugged superstar set for his first singles action.
Shiloh Hill, last week on Level Up, we saw you in tag team action. But tonight, you're making your singles debut. Why don't you tell the NXT universe a little bit about yourself?
Of course, yeah. What's going on, guys? My name is Shiloh Hill. I'm from Northfield, New Hampshire, and I was a starting linebacker at Stanford University. And, you know, being the newest addition here on Level Up, I probably got less time in the ring than pretty much everyone here. But fortunately for me, I don't really think wrestling's about time. I think it's about heart. I got a big challenge this week in Uriah Connors, who's a fourth-generation superstar. He's way more experienced than me, and he's super crafty, so I'm definitely going to get tested. Little known fact about me, though, I actually graduated college with a 4.0 GPA, so when it comes to getting tested, I think I'm doing all right.
Wow, good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, the mysterious and explosive Shiloh Hill makes his singles debut on Level Up against the pesky fourth-generation Pathfinder in Uriah Connors. That is next.
It was so different from how anybody else had ever wrestled. Those matches changed the game.
You know, I blazed my own trail, and I ended up at the very top.
WWE Legends. New episode Sunday at 8 on a WWE Superstar Sunday, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
The opportunity of a lifetime. Money in the bank. Inside a contract, guaranteed championship opportunity, which will change lives forever.
Get ready for the summer's ultimate heist.
Byron's spots already starting to fill up for those ladder matches in Toronto.
I cannot wait to see who ends up earning that contract to secure themselves a future championship opportunity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Uriah Connors!
As it's time for another fight here on Level Up with the fourth-generation star who has continued to get under the skin of his fellow superstars around the Performance Center.
Am I noticing a little extra swagginess?
I think you do.
Uriah Connors here.
Indeed, as Uriah Connors here looking to continue to build here in NXT, and we saw him last time, Byron, looked pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive right now, looking ultra confident.
And his opponent, Shiloh Hell!
Well, Byron, speaking of impressive, we saw a big debut last week alongside Jasper Troy in tag team action, and now the mysterious force of Shiloh Hill gets his first singles test here on Level Up.
Yeah, I love what we saw from Shiloh Hill last week, but you said it. That was a tag team match. Completely different environment, especially for a new competitor. Your cardio's got to be a little bit better. You got to now depend on yourself. You don't have a tag team partner to bail yourself out. How does Shiloh Hill measure up in this situation for the first time going one-on-one?
They certainly can feel the thunder all inside the arena as the former Stanford Cardinal linebacker looking to get the job done here inside the ring. And Byron, you notated that tag team match last week. How important was that experience before his first singles test?
It's like getting your feet wet, having the training wheels on. You don't have the pressure of going out there all by yourself, but now you understand what it's going to be like. Not just in the ring with your competitor, the lights, the fans, the cameras, all that adds to the pressure that you feel on your shoulders. So getting that out of the way last week, I think, helped Shiloh this week against Uriah Connors.
Ran into Shiloh Hill in the Performance Center earlier this week. He mentioned that he had 3 steps to success. Number 1, hit him. Number 2, hit him harder. And number 3, see step 2.
Oh, okay, got it. Hit him harder. Again.
Yes, yeah, good job there, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
As Shiloh Hill looking to feel out Uriah Connors. And Byron, we talked about the success of Connors the last time we saw him, defeating the much larger superstar who we saw earlier tonight in Cutler James with his resourcefulness inside that ring.
Yeah, the calling card of Uriah Connors is adaptability. In his first match against Sean Spears, against explosive competitors like Tavion Heights, Eddie Thorpe's of the world, and as you mentioned, Cutler James. It always seems like Uriah Connors kind of plays that little mental chess game with his opponents, trying to find out what their weakness is early going in the match, and then finds the right time to strike.
And Shiloh Hill picking up the pace a bit here, hooks that outside leg. Uriah Connors able to hang on right now, but Shiloh Hill, that relentless pace from the gridiron all the way inside the ring looks to be translated.
Well, I think that's got to be key for Shiloh Hill. You just saw it in the match prior to this. When you have inexperienced competitors in there, you just have to depend sometimes on your raw athleticism, your attitude, and let the moves build from there. So right now, Shiloh Hill's done a great job of being the aggressor in this match. Oh my! Talk about aggression. Just got trumped by Uriah Connors.
And Uriah Connors right there, lulling Shiloh Hill into that false sense of confidence. And now the fourth-generation star looks to go to work.
That's what I talked about earlier. Uriah Connors, despite the fact that Shiloh Hill was seemingly in control.
Back senton into the cover, looks the outside leg, and Hill able to hang on.
Even being on the receiving end of the offense of Shiloh Hill, Uriah was still thinking. The wheels were still turning. And Uriah was looking for that one opening to capitalize, and he did just that.
Byron, you mentioned that confidence at the top. Uriah Connors seemingly getting mighty comfortable around the Performance Center.
You want to be comfortable, but not too comfortable, because there's always someone waiting to make sure that you don't belong.
Certainly would love some more opportunity here in NXT. We saw a lot of opportunity this past Tuesday as it relates to the NXT Championship.
Oh, my goodness.
And you can hear that one reverberate all throughout the arena. And now Uriah
not the back.
We saw what those kind of strikes can do to Eddie Thorpe in the past.
My God.
Here we go into the cover. And Shiloh Hill might be a bit above his head right now.
In the span of like 15 seconds, we saw Uriah Connors flip a switch. My goodness, on the front, on the back, just completely trying to eviscerate Shiloh Hill.
Listen to that strike. And Byron, we talk about all the knowledge that Connors has accumulated throughout his life. How does that really give him an edge inside that ring?
Gives you an incredible edge. You have so many minds you've been able to pick. You've grown up in this industry. You have that advantage over 90% of the competitors in that locker room. But with all that knowledge and that experience comes added pressure, comes increased expectation for what you do inside that ring. Sometimes that'll eat a superstar alive. Other times, it's the greatest motivator.
And you wonder, how can he prepare for the mystery of Shiloh Hill, of course, in his singles debut here tonight? As Shiloh Hill looking to impose his brand of intellectual brutality inside the ring.
I think we're past the mystery part right now. Uriah Connors did a great job of feeling out what Shiloh Hill could accomplish, and now he has turned this match around in his favor.
Oh, we saw Connors go to the top the last time against Cutler James, and that yielded a lot of success.
Just as I say that, Shiloh Hill turns the match back around in his favor.
And Shiloh Hill right now,
how red his chest is.
His first singles appearance with Byron, he's not even phased. Oh! And Shiloh Hill on a mission.
Over in the back of the neck, but continuing to maintain that attack approach. Uriah Connors.
Look at that extension. And Shiloh Hill all sorts of fired up here. As Hill looking to remain in control. Byron, he's never been in these waters before.
Better figure out how to survive quick, because Shiloh Hill nearing the set.
As Hill lands on his feet right there.
Could have been catastrophic, but now here comes Connors.
Oh, wait a minute. Shiloh. He catches Uriah. Boom.
On the apron, the hardest part of the ring. The spine of Uriah Connors has to be on fire right now. And Blake, I believe we need to be on upset alert.
Shiloh Hill, he's starting to feel it. And Hill, what a statement.
Here is your winner, Shiloh Hill!
First singles match and first win here in NXT.
I'll be honest with you. I thought Uriah Connors had Shiloh Hill pegged, but Shiloh Hill showed that he has another gear.
That relentless pace continues right there. Uriah Connors went to that bread and butter, but Shiloh Hill, look at this innovative offense. Twists him inside out, and Shiloh Hill in his singles debut, Byron, makes that big, big step.
That's how you bust through the door and let everybody know that you're ready to compete. Congratulations, Shiloh Hill.
A big win. You see the smile on his face right there. But Byron, coming up, it's a big fight feel in the NXT Women's Division as third-degree karate black belt Carmen Petrovic brings her striking power against the humble and hungry upstart Red Sinclair. Your main event is next.
Always been the best. Greatness, nothing less. I put in the hard work, I can pass a test. On top of my game, yeah, that's where I'm at. Get on my level. Y'all can't see me. I got that fire that most teams been needing. Like a train full of steam, I'm speeding. Down a one-way track to my purpose and my meaning.
Who can handle the heat of NXT Heatwave?
Introducing first, Carmen Petrovic!
Well, Byron, after sitting under the learning tree of the future Hall of Famer Natalia, the third-degree karate black belt and Canadian national team representative, back for more in our main event.
Yeah, Carmen Petrovic had suffered a little minor ankle injury, nothing to hold her back too long. Did the necessary rehab, and she is right back, ready to go again. And might I say that katana sword makes me extremely nervous.
Well, she certainly wields the power, strength of her katana, represents everything within her. She might be coming after you, Byron. We gotta watch out.
I'd prefer not. I will remain in her good graces.
Well, after an uphill climb in recent weeks on NXT as well as Level Up, the rookie Ren Sinclair went to the general manager Ava, asked for a rematch tonight to prove her worth.
I appreciate that from Ren. We've seen that for months now. Whenever someone seems like they can walk over Ren, treat her like a human doormat, she goes, not my world. Whether it's Roxanne Perez or anyone else, if I want a fight, if I want an opportunity, I'm going to ask for it.
And of course, Byron, that's your Harry Potter buddy.
Godric Gryffindor. You know who that is?
I have no idea who that is.
Us Potterheads do. And he is smiling right now after watching Ren Sinclair enter the ring.
He talked about that mental toughness of Carmen Petrovic, of course, nursing those injuries. But one thing, Byron, she always refuses to quit, and that's something that Natalya really instilled in her.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. A couple close calls there for Ren Sinclair. Look, if you have someone like Natalya, the Boat, the most experienced woman in WWE, period, in your corner, I mean, that's knowledge you can't buy. In fact, I asked Carmen, what's the most valuable thing Natalya's taught you? She said, never lose your hunger to be the best.
That's certainly great advice that she looks to bring forward here. And speaking of bringing forward, Byron, we've seen a lot of success coming out of the women's breakout tournament last year. What has Petrovic brought forward tonight?
Petrovic is showing everyone just how unique of a competitor she is. She likes to say that she's one of one, which she really is. A third-degree black belt, speaks 6 different languages. She was an Olympic prospect. There's no one in that locker room that has the accolades of a Carmen Petrovic.
Certainly very determined to get into a title picture, whether that's for Kalani Jordan in the Women's North American Championship or, of course, Roxanne Perez and the NXT Women's Championship.
No stand-up. Yeah, think about the women's locker room right now, Blake. For months, for years, it was just, are we gonna get a high five? Maybe? Perhaps? Go for it. Oh, come on, Carmen.
Ren always looking for a high five. Petrovic, a bit reticent right here.
There we go.
Oh, it's Sinclair.
Bad idea, Carmen.
We know better in-ring experience, of course, but before coming to NXT, as Ren Sinclair looks to remain in control here, rather take over control, is Carmen Petrovic right now jockeying for position.
As I was mentioning earlier, for years here in NXT, if you were in the women's division, your goal was the NXT Women's Championship. That's all you had to fight for. Now you
Petrovic shifts her weight in midair, only gets 2.
Now you got the Women's North American title, and what that has done to the locker room, according to some of my sources, that women's locker room is already competitive. Now it is truly the epitome as we're taking a look of shark-infested waters. As you say, ultra competitive, ultra chaotic, because every competitor, no matter what level you're at, no matter how experienced you are, everyone's going, what can I do to earn myself a future championship opportunity?
We know Ren Sinclair looked to put herself in position, of course, at that women's combine for the North American Women's Championship, and now looking to move right up the ladder here in NXT.
And this is part of it. Ren Sinclair understanding a couple months ago, I lost to Carmen Petrovic. Yeah, I could take that loss and go on and do the proverbial, here we go, try to get better. Or I can go to Ava and say, I want another chance.
And Byron, I don't know if you saw there, Petrovic connected with that bottom rope.
Right.
And Ren Sinclair has an opening, but she's not taking it.
I mean, I think if you're Ren, you kind of have to do something. I get sportsmanship, and look, this is your chance. This is your opportunity to make waves.
And Byron, we saw it from Sinclair floats over into the cover.
Can't let it pass you by right now.
We saw it from day one in that Women's Battle Royal back in January to even as recently as this past Tuesday on NXT. There's a cover. And Sinclair again only gets 2. She'll step up to anyone in the women's division.
When you're inside that ring, you might have respect for your opponent, but you got to forget about that respect, at least till the bell rings. You got to understand it's me or her.
And of course, that locker room these days, Byron, you talked about how really deep it is, how diverse, some crazy cowgirls, some sleepy psychos. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Okay, you just referred to Wendy Chu as a sleepy psycho, not me, for the record, if she's watching.
nonetheless, Ren Sinclair in control right now.
Man, you're just getting yourself into a lot of deep shiznit these days, you know, with the D'Angelo family.
Oh, you're stirring the pot there.
I just hear what you say.
I know you just want that Wendy 2 t-shirt.
I can protect you for so long.
As Petrovic now looking to protect that victory the last time she was in the ring. Oh, Sinclair, nice reversal. And Ren Sinclair here has Carmen Petrovic in a very compromising position.
Ren Sinclair has been searching for that elusive victory.
Last time we saw Sinclair, tough loss to Adriana Rizzo, really looking to prove herself here tonight in this rematch against Carmen Petrovic.
Sinclair understands it. You get to a point where if you don't start racking up some W's, you're going to be forgotten. So you almost have to have a desperation mindset coming into a match like this.
And we know Sinclair from day one has really tried to find her way here in NXT. A win over Carmen Petrovic will certainly lead her down the right path.
Without question. All the exposure, all the attention Carmen Petrovic has received over the last few months, especially being aligned with Natalya. What if a Ren Sinclair now bursts that bubble, comes onto the scene by defeating Carmen Petrovic? Now she becomes the topic of conversation.
Look at the aggressiveness here in Ren Sinclair.
Full Nelson applied.
Those fingers appear to be locked. Sinclair now has Petrovic right in the center of the ring, Byron. Very compromising position for the former Canadian national team star.
You almost see a look of panic. Oh, on Carmen Petrovic's face, who finds a way to escape, going back to Old Faithful.
That striking ability of Petrovic. Certainly been her bread and butter since day one here in NXT. And Carmen starting to pick up the pace a bit. As Petrovic certainly wants to get in title contention, Byron.
Carmen has taken a lot of punishment in this match. But here's where you get tested, in those proverbial deep waters. Your resiliency gets questioned.
As Carmen in a compromising position. Nice counter out of midair. And Petrovic now has that separation. And a series of big strikes.
Ren Sinclair is standing right now, but Ren is hurt.
Sweep the leg right there, and bam! Right to that lower lumbar region. And the gold-blooded karate master connects.
Here is your winner, Carmen Petrovic!
Big win for Carmen Petrovic.
Yeah, there were some dicey moments in that match for Carmen Petrovic. Ren Sinclair was game here tonight, but Carmen using her superior striking ability to earn herself a trip to the pay window.
Certainly doing Natalya proud right there as Carmen Petrovic picks up a big win, but we saw in our opening bout here, Byron, maybe some more respect.
Aretha Franklin will be proud. Respect between two proud competitors.
Always hug it out here on Level Up as Carmen Petrovic picks up a big win as she looks to be gold-blooded here in NXT.
When you see your reflection, you see what I like. You look good in the morning, and you don't even know it. a good pretender. Won't you come see my show? I got lots of problems. Well, good thing nobody knows. Oh, I'm insecure. I think I like what I'm supposed to. Like what I'm supposed to. I don't even mess with drugs. I do that 'cause you say it's dope too. You say it's dope too. I'm a good pretender. I'm not really cool. I'm a good pretender. 'Cause I'm just like you. I do not belong here. You all clearly do. But I'm a good pretender. So I'm just like I'm a good
I look happy in every picture, just so you think I am.
I'm dripping tears on the dance floor over you. It's my leather face and the children age, and the love we share separates. In the perfect world that we know is done, but I don't wanna grow up, not for anyone. I wanna be alone, but this isn't home. I wanna take control of what I never own. Fuck freedoms, fuck freedoms, fuck freedom, fucking madness in my. Tomorrow I wake up and I'm 60 years old. I hope when I look in the mirror and ask, have you lived? I look right back and say, shit. You tell me. Yeah, so I smoked the serve with my homies. Hug the curb with my homies. Couldn't afford a roof over my head, now I let that bitch burn with my homies. We living life for the moment, huh? Walking this bitch like we own it, screaming out, fuck the world till it's moaning. And if I could free this madness, I can stop the screaming. Inside where my mind needs freedom and this magic on a perfect evening. All I wanna do is have a little sunlight. All I wanna do is drink a little moonshine. I can show these motherfuckers how it's alright. But don't nobody ever wanna have a good time. In the summer days, turn into the past. Runaways if I ever outcast in the younger age can forget about the future. Cause nowadays the youth does not last. I wish I could free this. I wish I could free this. I wish I could free this fucking madness in life.
free your mind, free your mind, free your mind, free your mind, free your mind.
All nights and night. You only love me when the love wants you. All night and night. All night. Who's scared? Who really a fighter where this goes? Even though I know how it ends up, and nobody's scared. I put my hand up in the air, you put your heart up in the air. You gave it to me, made it very clear. Best part of life, I'm with you for forever, ever, then we begin. The best part of life, I'm with you forever, ever, till the end. The best part of life, we're with you forever, till the end. Look at you from the street, my dog. I wouldn't tell you no lies. I wasn't here every night. I did my share of the crimes. Closing my eyes, I can't be afraid of the dark. Can't let you play with my heart. I was just playing my part. I know you stay in the park. We've been in love for a while. We've been in love more than now. We don't in love for a smile, baby. In the middle of it. Only nobody else survived. Nobody made it out. I gotta wave the flag on the steps from a lonely. I don't know the miles, girl. I don't know the routes. The only thing I know is this love. That's why I lie, I'm with you for forever, ever, even if it ends. And the best part of life, I'm with you for forever, ever, then we begin. And the best part of life, I'm with you forever, ever, till the end. And the best part of life, we're with you forever, till the end. And the best part of life, I'm with you forever, ever, till the end. And the best part of life,
I'm feeling lucky. La 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 la, I might be so